Scorpio! Hello, Scorpio. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, A Look Inside. And I am coming to you with your astrological horoscope for the month of January 2020. And I've got a lot to talk to you guys about. And I do want to say, I will do my best not to make you last next month. Okay, Scorpios, because I love you guys. So the thing I wanted to put a little emphasis on is communication. I think I've been talking to you Scorpios about communication for a minute, but I really wanted to talk to you guys about it. I mean, I feel uh, like I could have swore I made a brand new Scorpio page. Why am I looking at this old Scorpio? Hold on for a second, you guys. Why? Why am I looking at this old Scorpio page? Where is the new Scorpio page? Really? I really didn't make a new Scorpio page. Poor Scorpios, y'all been, this is just downright wrong. Y'all didn't even get your own page for January. I'm looking at some old page I did, and I just put the aspects on it. That's messed up. I didn't even get to make you a new. That's a shame. I'm so sorry, Scorpio. Okay, so let me see if I can decipher. Okay. Lord have mercy. I think I know what's going on here, Lord. Okay, so the emphasis is in your communication house. It's in Capricorn, right? That's the third house of communication, Scorpio, for Scorpios. The sun is there, and Jupiter is there, and Saturn is there, and Pluto is there, and at one point Mercury is there, and Venus is there, and they're all going through there. Everything is going through that third house. As of the 26th, there is going to be a new moon in Capricorn in that third house, new moon. And there's going to be a solar eclipse in that third house. So, there is a great deal of emphasis in the third house for Scorpio. This is no mistake. I really think that it's urging you to be more communicative, to to speak out more, to talk more, to communicate to people more, to, just to be more present, maybe in your community, in your neighborhood, with your extended family members, like maybe making calls, sending out Christmas cards, or, something of that nature, just being more communicative. Just another thing that the third house rules though is travel, like local travel. So I could see lots of traveling, cars, taking taxis, buses. Also extended family. A lot of Scorpios are going to be around extended family. That's aunts, nieces, nephews, cousins, brothers, sisters, all of that. I see a lot of that going on. As of the well, I guess really Venus has already moved into Scorpio, into Aquarius. But as of the 16th, really, that's when a lot of the emphasis is going to go out of the third, which is communication, and then it goes into the fourth, which is family. So to me, the third in the fourth house and in the fifth house all kind of represent different forms of family. It's all under the horizon in the chart. It's where most of the planets are going to be for you. And it really signifies like family oriented activities. And I really feel like that's where most of your focus is going to be during the month, is on family oriented activities. Now, the one thing that I don't really see, that kind of stands out, is that Mars is in Sagittarius. Mars goes into Sag, and that is on the 3rd of January, and that's your money house. So that's luck, because Sag is always lucky in my opinion, no matter where it goes. But the second house and Mars and Sag, wow, this, you're going to be able to fight for what you want, as far as what you really want, like the monetary things you want, the physical possessions, material possessions that you want, even the love you want. You're willing to fight for that now. You know what you want. and you're going to push for what you want. Mars rules where we push, where there's action. And the action for you is in your second house of money. Okay. You might get something new. It could just be like you have a really good Christmas. Like you might get some really good presents for Christmas, like new car, the deed to a house or something. I don't know. We're talking Sag here. We're talking Mars. Big. Something's happening in 2020 and it's big. Okay. It's got money on it. All right. So just be aware of that. Now, with Jupiter being in the third house, so a lot of your luck is coming through communication. And I can see a new car. I don't know why I keep seeing a new car. I don't know why. Some Scorpio is getting themselves a new car. Either they're getting it as a gift, probably. I don't know why I keep seeing that. If you're a Scorpio and you get a new car or someone gives you, for the holidays or something, let me know. I don't know. It won't leave me. By the way, as of the 13th, Venus moves into the fifth house. So Neptune is in Pisces in your fifth house. Now, fifth house is luck, taking chances, risks, games of chance, like lottos, contests of all kinds. But dating, love, romance, children's there, and all creative pursuits. This can even be like starting your own business, any entrepreneurial pursuit or creativity. That's all indicated by the fifth house. And as of the 13th of January, Venus is going to go there and Neptune is already there. So I see something really pleasant and even a little magical happening in the area of love for you, or chances, or like games of chance, like contests, lottery, love, romance, dating, all of that. It's it's Venus, and I think Venus loves to go there. It's nice. Um, I think when you have all of these planets in the fourth house, though, that's, we're going to have Mercury in the fourth, and the Sun in the fourth, and the new moon in the fourth. And there's going to be this is a lot there. It's a lot there. Okay. So just be aware that you're going to have a lot going on under the horizon. You might feel like you're not shining. That happens when the planets are so many under the horizon like that. You might feel like, well, no one's paying attention to me. Maybe on the full moon, or, in Cancer on the 9th, or on the 10th, excuse me, on the 10th of January, you might feel that you get a little bit of attention. The thing is, though, it's a full moon lunar eclipse. It means the sun is opposing it from the 3rd. It's just one of those days. I would be really cautious that day because it's a full moon in Cancer. Just not to get into a verbal dispute about something like, especially political, talking about religion. They always say certain topics not to talk about, like politics, sex, and religion, something like that. So that I would practice that on the 10th of January because it's a full moon, and it's going to be opposing like Saturn and Pluto. And that's down in your 3rd house. And that could just be like open mouth, insert foot, or, open mouth and start spouting out philosophies and someone doesn't agree. And the other thing is on the 10th of January, Uranus. I like saying the word. I don't know why. Anyway, it goes direct in your 7th house. That's your house of like open enemies. That's open enemies, and that is there. So please be aware that this is occurring in your 7th house. And you might get sudden out of the blue enemies. You're like, what's going on here? And you don't even know where these enemies popped up from. But when Uranus goes direct in the seventh house, you might find that happens. And I think it might even happen from your work because Chiron has been going through the sixth house of work in Aries. And maybe there is something where someone got a little something, something against you at work and you didn't even know it. Anyway, that's open enemies and that's Uranus and that is going direct on the 10th. Please be aware of it. That means the enemies can come out of the blue, out of nowhere. Most likely they're going to come at you because of something you said, because of all of the planets that are down in Capricorn during most of the month of January. So, Scorpio, this has been my take on on your horoscope for the month. Well, today is the 24th. So from the 24th of December to January, when I get back to you guys in January, I'm going to come back around the middle to talk about that new moon in Aquarius again. I definitely want to talk about that again, okay? So much love and much light to you, Scorpios. I just want to wish you many blessings and wish you happy holidays. Wish you Merry Christmas, happy Christmas Eve, because it's Christmas Eve today. Wish you Happy New Year, happy 2020. Oh my gosh, can you believe we're going into a new decade? This is going to be an amazing year. And I really think that as long as you keep a handle on the craziness with the open enemies, you know, that Uranus in the seventh house, I think you're going to be okay. All right. So much love and light to you, Scorpio. Please take a moment to like and share the videos and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit that little bell because when you hit the bell, what it does is it'll alert you whenever I upload new videos like this one. Okay. All right. Much love to you. Blessings.